Hello and welcome back to High Ridge Farm with me, the Walrus. We're still into our final week here in the autumn season, and I need to catch a bunch of fish as part of my billboard quest for the time being. I'm well aware that I've decided to repeat a quest for Demetrius, mostly because it's easier. The other one I couldn't really complete very easily, so that's just kind of that one. So I'm going to be doing a lot of watering at the moment, as I've got a day of no rain, which has been quite weird because it's been absolutely chucking it down for the last couple of days in game. But, you know, that's how it is. So I'm just going to quickly grab these bits of fish as well, see what we get in the crab pots. As you can see, the very basic, pretty boring fish of nothing particularly exciting. I mean, they have their uses. I can turn them into fertilizer, or sashimi, all sorts of weird and wonderful. Those cows look big enough to actually now start providing us with milk, which is fantastic. So there we go. We've got 2 bits of milk, which is great. We've got a bunch of eggs to quickly grab. Still no large brown eggs. That's annoying. Let's see if I can actually get these in process. Okay. So I think I need to deposit some things away in the chest and such. I think maybe building another shipping container down this end of the farm probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. Maybe have it near the exit to the farm, to the south. Because, of course, there's the shipping container to the north by the standard exit out of the farm. Wouldn't exactly hurt. Maybe look, just one of those useful things, and save me having to worry about the ones from Mayor Lewis, which he hasn't got anything particularly helpful. And I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should put some, what's the word? Maybe I should actually get, when I get Mayor Lewis's mini one, maybe I should put it somewhere like in the mines, or even in the desert, just because it'll be an easy, quick deposit sort of thing. Somewhere I can't actually build a one of the shipping boxes. That's probably the best shout, really, thinking about it. Now, as you can see, of course, I'm not watering certain crops once they've been harvested. There's not likely to be another harvest this season, now that I've, well, got what I've got. I can't really help that. So I'm going to put a couple of those yams in the fridge, and the rest of things are just going to get flung straight into the shipping container, because I don't need them more than anything. Don't need that duck feather, don't need the mayonnaise, corn, yeah. You know, just get rid of it all that I don't actively need at this present moment in time. Now, I can't remember if I need to hold on to the albacore, so I will do for the time being. Until I catch all of them, I'm just going to hold on to them. I think that's probably prudent. I don't want to put pine tar in the kitchen. Delicious pine tar. Yum, yum, yum. No, I'm just going to quickly turn this into oil. So there we go. That's nice and easy. Now what? So I'm just going to put the pine tar in. So I've got a reasonable stock. It's the oak resin I need to go and have a look at. It's because it's not an easy line of sight for me. I think that's the issue, is because it's, I know where they are. I've got my oak trees ready growing, with the tappers on them. I just haven't thought about where I'm going to grab them from. Okay, so there's the Jojo Mart. There, so I need a few things there. I still need the pale ale for Pam, and Jodie wants a cauliflower, which ain't happening right now. Not until I've got the greenhouse going, because just no, I physically can't. Hopefully I can get that done soon enough, though. It shouldn't be too difficult. I do have some cauliflower seeds, if memory serves. Oh, you want an earth crystal, do you, Pierre? That's easy enough. I'm sure I've got 1 or 2 of them in the random storage box. So, I need to catch some more albacore, so that's going to be something that I need to do today. I do also want to have a look around and see if there's any other animals that I can get. Although probably not with how little money I've actually got at the moment. So that's not going to happen right away. But let's go and just chop down a couple of trees, get a little bit more fibre, you know, that sort of stuff that's actually going to be useful, because the fibre is going to be particularly handy, and I know I need some. Because I do just get through a lot of it just randomly, which is annoying, and I need it. I nearly was, I need it to live, man. I need it to live. No, thankfully, I don't need it to live, but I do need it for general purpose building of like scarecrows and the like. And thankfully, I purchased a bunch of rare crows, so I've got the capability of keeping crows away. Now, I do need to build another cheesemaker, because just the one isn't enough, I don't think. And it's kind of annoying not having multiple of them at the moment. Easy enough though. I'm thinking where I've got the maple syrup things, I might chop down the 4 that are randomly on the left hand side and replace them with the pine trees, and then potentially move oak trees around. Maybe we'll have to have a think. Again, it's stuff that I need to plan, mostly for the new year, because that's going to be soon enough. It's the sort of stuff that I can actually organise during the winter, because it doesn't really matter so much. Well, I've got the earth crystal now for Pierre, which is good, and it's a Wednesday, isn't it? Great. Thanks, Pierre, you lazy lump. I can't even remember where he goes on Wednesdays, so I can't exactly just go in and be like, hello, I've got something for you. But I do have my first bit of cheese, which is going as part of the animal bundle, which is nearly complete if memory serves. It's the final thing I've got to do, other than, well, I say final thing. I've still got it's the artisan bundle, it's not part of the animal bundle. Okay, well that's the artisan one done. That's fantastic, so I get a keg. Pretty cool. So I need a large milk and a brown egg, because I haven't got anything that can produce wool yet. I'd need to upgrade either barn or the coop. I would like to make maki, but I don't think I've got the rice for it. I think you need rice for it, and the other stuff I just don't. I need rabbits. That's another, I need to upgrade the coop. That, I think that's the priority upgrade. Really thinking about it, because once that's done, then I can have the rabbits, and they'll generate rabbit's feet and the fluff. They don't have a huge amount of generation in those. Like the rate that they spawn stuff, there we go, isn't high. Does take a few days. I'm not actually sure what it is. Okay, so I've got another new book, so that's cool. And a Nautilus fossil. Unfortunately, it's not the Nautilus shell that I need. I've got some more coral, that's cool. Ornamental fan. This is miscellaneous crumbs that I can sell. Some sea urchins and another bit of coral. Let's see what we get here. And we've got a hit. And I'm going to make a wild stab in the dark and go, it's not an albacore, because they tend to be a little bit more frisky. Probably a sardine. It is. It is a sardine. Yeah, so the albacores are a bit more of a frustrating fish, but I think I'm going to spend the next couple of hours in-game fishing. I mean, man, if I spent 2 hours just fishing, that would be tedious. And even though I actually enjoy the fishing minigame. So yeah, I got sick and tired of that. So I went over to visit Robin, because I actually want her to build something for me. And so it's kind of nice that she's actually made the bed. He does seem so stupid, Demetrius does. Like, are you trying to be a complete idiot? I'm totally with Robin on this, because he's just acting like a moron. Maybe he cannot people. Maybe that's it. I mean, it's a video game character, but a lot of his attitudes and his behaviours kind of scream a little bit on the spectrum. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I went back to fishing because I totally idioted out and idioted out and completely forgot to take any of the actually useful material that I needed with me. Because I needed seaweed, I need algae, because I want another fish pond on the go. That's my main aim at the moment, is to be able to build a fish pond. It's not exactly super difficult to do, but you can see I'm just catching different things. And I'd like to put super cucumbers in one. I want to put lava eels in another. I probably want to have like 3 or 4 fish ponds, because I think that's a reasonable amount, personally. And then I can actually have a reasonable number of things being caught and processed, essentially. Because now, oh, I can see that. I don't know if I can reach it. Can I reach it? No, it doesn't look like it. Drat. That's really annoying, though, when you get them and you can't reach them. Blasted panning for the gold. Also, it's very late. I'm actually worried that I am going to just pass out before I get home. Before I even get into bed, especially considering I've built the house up a little bit, so of course it's a bit longer, so it does take more time to get from the front door to the bed. So this could end very badly. Okay, so let's fling the stuff that I don't need into here, which is most of what I've got in here, to be fair. Ah, drat, I've accidentally sold the seaweed. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I think I've got another super cucumber somewhere, so that's not the end of the world. Okay. Quickly into bed. And thankfully, I got in with 10 minutes to spare. But as you can see, it definitely damaged my energy ready for the day. Not the end of the world, just a smidge annoying. Now, again, it's chucking it down today, so that's super easy. Because that means that I don't have to do any more watering. I can just harvest stuff and be ready. So I've got some pumpkins to grab. I've got some amaranth to slice up. I need to chop that tree down, it's in the way. So there we go, some lovely purple amaranth. And what else have we got? We've got some more pumpkins. And we've got an artichoke. It is, again, it's coming late enough to the time where I might need to start harvesting those fairy roses in the next couple of days. Probably will do that tomorrow. Essentially, I'm waiting and see when the next honey comes in. When the next honey's in, then I'll just can it from there and just start again. Sunflower and a bunch of sunflower seeds. I do enjoy the fact that the sunflowers do give you a lot of seeds afterwards, so you can actually almost end up constantly replanting them, which is fantastic. There we go. Excellent stuff. Now, I've got all those pumpkins, which are going to go into the fridge for now. I've got some more sunflowers, which I can turn into more oil. And I've got some seaweed here, conveniently, because I had some in the fridge. What else do I need? There we go. Didn't mean to actually throw that one in there, but it happened. Can't do much about it now. So I'm just going to quickly throw all of the other miscellanea I have into here and get rid of it. No, don't want that, don't want that. Don't need that. And I don't need 11 sunflower seeds. Well, I'll probably end up throwing them into the greenhouse as soon as I get it, just to grow something quickly. I know that there are certain fruits and vegetables which are more profitable. I think the starfruit is the most profitable one to grow in the greenhouse, which kind of makes sense. It's a very profitable fruit to be growing anyway. So we're just going to have a quick look in here. It does, of course, with the fact that it's chucking it down with rain, the cows have not gone outside. So they are going to eat the hay I've got. And I am going to need to be careful because I don't want to run out of hay. I don't think that's going to happen over the winter period because I've got a capacity of 480 hay. And, ooh, dinosaurs hatched. Okay, so let's give him a name. Him, her, it. And that, probably a her because it lays eggs. Munchie. Yeah, Munchie. Munchie the dinosaur. Adorable. Yay, a has dino. That makes me happy. I know it's the small things, small minds, but I like the dinosaurs. I think they're adorable. And I will shamelessly replace everything with just dinosaurs. Maybe I'll just have a coop that's just full of dinosaurs. Nothing else, just dinosaurs. That'd be lovely. That'd make me very happy. Which I know is a very silly little thing, but I just like dinosaurs. I always have done. It's one of those things as a kid, it's like, yeah, dinosaurs are cool. I wonder if that's one of those things that, like, I wonder how successful that would actually be on, like, a Tinder chat-up line. Just send somebody a message to the first message you get and go, so, tell me, what's your favourite dinosaur? I mean, it might work on some people. It would definitely work on me. And I'd be like, oh my god, let me tell you. Let me tell you all about the Ankylosaurus. My goodness gracious. I am a very silly old man. Anyway, so you can see I've got quite a lot of random minerals that I need to work through. I've still got a little bit of copper. And I do want to make a couple more cheese presses. I think that might be quite useful. At the same time, I do want to build the fish pond first. Now, I'm pretty sure you need 100 stone for it. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. And that's the difficult bit. Okay, so I've accidentally picked up the small crystal again. Drat. I'm going to put the periwinkle in there. I'm going to put the oil away. Grab this diamond. I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it for now. There we go. Off we trot. Now, where are we going to go? Oh yes, up and round. I mean, it's only 10 AM, so we've still got plenty of time in the day. Thankfully. So we're just going to quickly go up and round to go to Robin and Demetrius' house for the woodworking skills. It is a shame you just can't marry Robin, because I would like discounted buildings. Okay, thanks. I want her to build things for me on the cheap. Maybe not. Okay, so construct farm buildings. So I don't need a coop. I don't want a barn. Mill. I do want a mill. Oh, I need 200 stone. Okay, right. Into the mines we go then. Let's go smash up some rocks. I'm sure I'll get... Have I got 137 stone? So what's that? 63 stone? I'm sure I can manage that. Shouldn't take me more than a couple of floors, right? Let's go on floor 5. Just see what we got. So, oh, we've got the way down. Okay. So I'm not actually going to be actively counting as I go, because that would be very silly. But I do want to get more stone. There we go. Now, I joked about the building stuff on the cheap, and it just reminds me of a friend's mother who is very keen on home improvement, would be one way of putting it. Or illegally building random favelas in her back garden is probably another way of putting it. Favela. Yeah, favela, not flavella. But I just ran an L in there. There have been a lot of times when I've seen her recent construction projects. Like, she's got the enthusiasm for it, she just hasn't got the skill or knowledge. And this is rich coming from a man who doesn't really know how to build stuff, but I have built a shed. Go me. I put some wood together. And it wasn't like one of those kit ones, you know, I had to measure it all out, get blueprints, you know, do it properly. But, yeah. I've seen some hilarious things. It's not quite the house made of doors. So if you do get the chance to have a very quick Google image of it, I think it's in Kentucky, and it is literally a house that somebody has made of front doors. And it looks interesting is one way of putting it. Very dangerous is probably another. Also, wow, imagine being a visitor there, and it's been, like, now, I know this is a very European thing on this one, because we don't have mailboxes at the end of a driveway. We have letterboxes in the front door, typically. Now, it's only if you've got a particularly long driveway, and you've got a gate on it or something, because you're absurdly rich. That's like the only time you might have a mailbox on the outside of your house. So imagine having a house made of doors. And imagine you're a new post person and trying to figure out which door you actually post the letter through. Be a nightmare. I mean, hilarious, but also a nightmare. Okay, so I've got enough room down this little strip here that I can build a couple of these. So I'll build one here, and I've probably got enough space to build another two above it. And that'd be fantastic. Excellent. Indeed, you are quite correct, Robin. It is definitely some weather. Such a British thing to do, though. Just come, like, oh my goodness. It's weather we're having, isn't it? Yes. Quite. Very silly, of course. Anyway, so I'm going to go and visit Pierre as well, because I want to throw a earth crystal at him. Sorry, give him an earth crystal, not throw it at him completely. I mean, only partially. There we go. So give me some money, thank you. So I need 4 more of those blasted albacores. I don't think that should be too difficult to achieve by the end of the day. If a little annoying. Not impossible. We'll see. So let's just go, and I'm going to go and give Hayley a diamond. Because I know she likes them. There you go, Hayley, have a diamond. I mean, that is a massive diamond as well. Now, as I said before, like, I've never married Hayley before. I've never married Maru, either. Of the female characters, that is. And I might try marrying Hayley. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'd marry Krobus, because, you know, sneaky stealth man. Okay, so nothing really that exciting. I mean, I could grab this mixed seeds, but it's not the end of the world. It's just some mixed seeds. I don't really care too hard about that. Well, I think with the remaining day, I mean, there's not a huge amount I can do other than maybe I could get the goats. I mean, I think I've got an hour to do that. No, I think she actually closes at 4. I'm not actually sure. That's the trouble. I can never remember when people close. But anyway, I'm going to go grab the one finished bit of cheese here and throw the milk in there. Done. Let's see if I can go grab the mayonnaise. I guess having the shipping container down here would also be useful to just get rid of the animal products when I've acquired them. Okay, so I've got 3 white chickens. I don't think I need 3 white chickens. I might sell one of those. Because I do have the void egg. And that might be a bit more exciting to have. I think. I think it wouldn't be too bad to have a void chicken and a couple of... like, 1 less white chicken. In the same way, I don't really need 3 ducks. Let's just sell that. There we go. I might sell one of the other ducks. It'll depend on when I get a dinosaur egg. Okay, I'm just going to go and chop up all these bits of stone here. So get some more ores and pickaxe all these away. It's actually quite useful having this here because it does give me a constant supply of stone. Which is actually surprisingly helpful. As I did just get through a lot of it. Even though like I've been through the mines quite a lot, the farm buildings do require quite a lot of it. It's quite a surprising amount of it, actually. And I think I'll need quite a bit more because I'm going to build another couple of those fish ponds. I really want to build a mill because I want to mill wheat into flour, and I also want to mill the rice into refined rice, whatever the actual byproduct is, because that would be helpful. But I need cloth for that, and there's only a couple of places you can actually get it. You know, they have to kill the mummies in Skull Cavern, or you have to have the animals, and I don't have the animals yet. But I think I don't think it's gonna. Well, I'm gonna need stone, and I'm gonna need wood for that to upgrade. It's just how that's gonna have to work. I'm gonna need those, and that's annoying, really, more than anything, because I'll need to get everything prepared. But I mean, I can live with that. If memory serves, it's quite an... I need about 25 grand or so, I think. Again, I could be wrong. We'll see. But hey, it's useful stuff. So we're just gonna head on over back to the beach. I'm just gonna do some more fishing, just see if I can catch some more albacore. And that's pretty much my main aim on that one. Just to get them easy. And it's not too difficult, I don't think, to get them done. Meh. Oh well. Anyway, so if I can catch these last bits of these last albacore, that'll complete that quest, give me a little bit of money as well, which would be kind of nice, and really just go from there. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but I'll live. Now, I also know that to purchase the rabbits, I think they're like 9,000 G, so I'm going to need like 25 grand to upgrade the coop to the best one. And then I need to spend 9,000, maybe 10,000. I can't remember how much they are. They're not cheap. And then I need to get a rabbit up to... I think I need to get it up to a level of friendship with me. Like, it needs to be pretty happy to then make the rabbit's foot. Which is... kind of annoying. And it's kind of interesting because it says it's like, oh yeah, it says some say it's lucky, but it doesn't actually increase your luck or anything. Literally does nothing. It's just how that goes. A bit annoying, but I'll live. But it is quite useful because it is actually loved by pretty much everyone. I think it's Penny and might be Pam who don't like it as a gift. It might be the only two though. I just remember giving one to Penny and she absolutely hated it on a previous playthrough. Well, that looks like we're going to be wrapping up here for the night. So we're making a fair old fat stack of cash. So hopefully you'll tune in for the next Walrus plays, and please do like and subscribe.